Hi, hello. This is your Geetu Neni, and today, what I have for you in this video is a short lesson on nouns and the different types of nouns. Now, this topic is quite vast, so I'm going to be splitting it up into smaller parts for easier understanding. All right? Okay, let's move on to the lesson. What is a noun? A noun is a naming word. It's the name of a person, a place, animal, thing, or a state of being. Now, what do we mean by state of being? It means how you feel. It's not something that you can see, but it's something that you can feel. So, what's a noun? It's a naming word, and it's the name of a person, a place, an animal, thing, or a state of being. Now, when we say person, uh, it can, we're not talking about a particular person. We're talking about any person. For example, boy, girl, um, father, mother, brother, sister. Now, all these are names of persons. And when we talk of place, in general, they stand for places, not the names of places, but places like city, town, country, school, hospital, college. Now, all these are names of places, all right? So, now, nouns are of four different types. So, you can say kinds. And now we can categorize them as common nouns, proper nouns, abstract nouns, and collective nouns. Now, what is a common noun? As I said initially, it's a name of a place. Now, this does not mean or refer to a particular person, a place, or a thing. For example, okay, before we go to that, like it speaks about all persons or places or things which belong to the same kind in general. All right, it's not particular. Okay, look around you in your own bedrooms, in your sitting room, and can you name a few things that you see? Well, I see a lamp, I see a chair, a couch, a window, see a painting. Now there is a pillow, there is a mattress. I can see a candle there in one corner. There is door, teacher. Sorry, door. And if we have to move on to people, now we can say father, mother, brother, sister, a teacher, policeman, a clerk, a manager, a secretary. Now, all these are people in general. Okay, what else do we see around in the house? Okay, let's move to the kitchen. Okay, I see there the stove, the refrigerator, the washing machine. Now, all these, as you would have noted, their names or they are the way we call things or people, which are of the same kind, but they do not refer to any particular person or uh, place. Okay, next, moving on to a proper noun. Now, a proper noun is completely different from a common noun. A proper noun is the name of a particular person or place, unlike the common noun. Now, one hint that you can very well bear in mind, all proper nouns start with a capital letter. Okay, so the major difference or the main difference between a proper noun and a common noun, a proper noun stands for a particular person or place, whereas a common noun does not stand for anything in particular or anyone in particular. It stands for a whole. All right. And common nouns are generally not used in, they don't have a capital letter to start off with, whereas all proper nouns start with a capital letter. Okay, moving to the examples of proper nouns. We have human names, all right? Uh, say John, Rashmi, Sarah, uh, anything. Say your friend, say Jack, Chansey. Now, the next, it's institution names. The word institution is a common noun, but the names of institutions like Anna University, State Bank of India, United Nations, now all these are proper nouns. We have nations, tribes, and religions, like in Christianity, Hinduism, Islam. You have the country, India, the Greek, American, Indian, all these language names, English, Spanish, Arabic, Hindi, Tamil, Malayalam. You can name quite a lot. Country as well as region names. All right, we have the country India, but I belong to the smaller state of Tamil Nadu, and then still smaller district. We have names for different things. So those are all proper nouns, and all these proper nouns begin with a capital letter. Okay. Now, okay, here you see the differentiation between a common noun and a proper noun. If I say boy, it's a common noun. When I say Kennedy, it's the name of a particular person. It becomes a proper noun. Girl, common noun. Elizabeth, proper noun. Now, let me just give you a few seconds to scan through the slides so that you'd be able to differentiate between the common nouns and the proper nouns correctly. Okay? All right. Hope you had time to go through it. Let's move on to the next one, which is an abstract noun. Now, this is a very interesting noun for me, particularly because it names a feeling or a state of feeling. I mean, it's a state of being, and this does not have a form. It does not have a shape. It cannot be seen or touched, but we can feel its existence. Okay. Uh, these are abstract nouns. For example, kindness, joy, happiness, truth, anger, sadness, ignorance, innocence, childishness. You can go on, the list is endless. So these are all feelings or states of being, and hence are called abstract nouns. Abstract is something which does not have a shape or a form. Okay, moving on to the fourth type of noun, a major one we should say. It's called the collective noun. Now, collective noun, it's the name that you give to uh, people or things or animals taken together and treated as one. All right. Okay. You have you go out to a park. All right. You see men, you see women, you see children, you see boys, you see girls, you see youngsters. Now, all these are different. They all belong to the same kind, which is human, and you take them as a whole. You don't have to say, I saw men, women, like that. Instead, we say people, or you can say it was a crowd of people. And that would be a collective noun. The next, okay, if you have to talk about um, grapes, all right, we do not, okay, you know the grapes, we have small ones, one, two, three, plenty in one, to put together rather. So we call them a bunch of grapes, and bunch is a collective noun. Grapes, common noun. Bunch, collective noun. Okay, let's move on to some more examples. Herd, a group of herbivorous animals. Herbivorous, I hope you know, it's animals that eat grass. So a group of herbivorous animals is called a herd. A pack, it refers to a group of canine animals like wolves or dogs. Canine, though flesh-eating ones. And sometimes we also use the word to describe, say, pack of cards, playing cards, and packages containing multiple objects. A package, you can call it a pack. Okay, a flock, a group of birds, which mostly it's like a flock of sheep. We refer to those with hooves, okay? Not all, of course, but then, yeah, like sheep or goats. Swarm of insects, a shoal of fish, a crowd of people, a bunch of grapes. Sometimes we use a bunch of flowers, or more often we say a bouquet of flowers. Okay, so all these words are collective nouns. Now, the list that I have given you is not complete. There are plenty more, and to know them, you'll have to do some self-study on your own. I'll try to give them at a later point a complete list of, or rather, a better and a long list of collective nouns. But as for now, starters, we'll just have a few in mind. Okay, now that we know, to recapitulate, let's just remember what's a noun. It's the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. And there are four major different types of nouns. They're the common noun, proper noun, abstract noun, and the collective noun. Now, what you see before you in this slide is a quiz, a short quiz, just for you to test yourselves about how much you've understood it clearly well. All I'd like you to do is go through the sentences, underline the nouns, and then let's check out whether your answers are right. Say whether they are proper, common, abstract, or collective nouns. Okay. I'll see you with the answers shortly in our next video. We will just discuss these uh, questions. Okay. Hope uh, this was clear to you. We have the answers to the quiz in our next video, and there'll be more on nouns to follow. And we'll take it one step at a time and um, try to do as clearly as we can. Now, if you have any doubts regarding this, feel free to put them in the comments. I'll always get back to you with trying to clarify your doubts. Thank you so much for watching. Hope it was informative. See you soon. Yeah. Bye-bye.